Welcome everyone to another startup and automobile documentation. What we have here is a 2021 Ram 2500 Bighorn Crew Cab. This Ram is painted in bright white with the available Sport Appearance package giving it that monochrome look. On the key fob you have the buttons for lock, unlock, remote start, and panic. The front door panels have storage areas. You have power windows, locks, and mirrors, along with power folding mirrors. This one has a black interior, and cloth seats are standard on the Bighorn trim. It has a fully powered driver's seat with two-way power lumbar support, and a fully manual front passenger seat. And now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start up that 6.7 Cummins. It does have push-button ignition. The Ram pickup, formerly known as the Dodge Ram, dates back to 1981 when the first generation debuted as a refreshed Dodge D-Series. It has since become extremely popular and has proven to be a formidable competitor to the trucks from Ford and GM. The Ram pickup line is currently in its 5th generation. For 2019, the Ram lineup was redesigned, with the then all-new Ram 1500 entering the model into its 5th generation. However, while the heavy-duty Rams were heavily redesigned for 2019 as well, with a brand new frame, a new modern interior, and plenty of technology upgrades, they actually retain the same basic cab and bed design from the outgoing 4th generation Ram. Hence, 2019 and up Ram HDs are considered 4.5 generation trucks, and not 5th gen trucks like the 19 and up Ram 1500, which got their own brand new cab. Likewise, the 2019 and up Ram 1500s, the true 5th gen Rams, come in quad cab and crew cab body styles, while the 4.5 gen Ram heavy duties come in regular crew and mega cabs like the outgoing 4th gen Rams. Main trim levels for the 2021 Ram HD, not counting commercial models, included Tradesman, Bighorn, Power Wagon, Laramie, Limited Longhorn, and Limited. The 3/4-ton 21 Ram 2500 had two available engines, those being a 6.4-liter Hemi gas V8 and the standard output 6.7-liter Cummins turbodiesel inline-6. As for transmissions, the gas V8 was paired to an 8-speed automatic, while the Cummins was paired to a 6-speed auto. Like most pickups, rear-wheel drive and four-wheel drive were your drivetrain options. In the instrument cluster, we have 6 gauges, which are your tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, diesel exhaust fluid level, temperature gauge, and oil pressure gauge. There's also a digital info display, which can be gone through via these controls on the steering wheel. So we have our digital speedometer, then we go down to vehicle info, which has quite a lot of stuff for your tire pressure, coolant temp, transmission temp, oil pressure, as you can see. Your fuel economy, average, trip computers, some trailer info, messages, and then some screen settings. It has a 4-spoke design, heated, leather-wrapped, and multifunctional steering wheel. As for controls, on this side you'll find your information display controls along with your Bluetooth phone and voice control controls. Then on this side you find your cruise controls, and the plus and minus are for manually shifting the transmission. It does have power adjustable pedals, and the steering wheel is tilting only. Parking brake is foot operated. You have your exterior lighting switch, panel dimmer, and I forgot to mention on the back of the spokes you have your seat track and volume controls for the audio system. Climate vent for the driver. Right here is your high beam, turn signal, and wiper stalk. Grab handle on the A-pillars. And on this side is your column-mounted gear shifter. Entering reverse does reveal a backup camera with guidance lines. Going down the center of the interior, you have a little bit of storage, along with a 12-volt power outlet, your central climate vents, you have your touchscreen UConnect Infotainment system, which we'll go over more in a bit. You have some physical radio and infotainment system controls, namely your volume, power, tuning knobs, and mute. You have your traction control toggle button and your hazard switch. Right here, you'll find your four-wheel drive controls. Two-wheel drive, 4 high, 4 low, and neutral. Find your set of dual-zone automatic climate controls. You can control them through the infotainment system, but you have your physical set of controls right here. You have temperature for either side, recirculation off, fan speed in different zones, and you can toggle your heated steering wheel, as well as your 3-stage heated front seats. From there, you'll find your trailer brake controller, along with a set of switches for your front and rear parking sensors, tow haul mode, and your exhaust brake. Right here you have an aux port, along with 2 USB-A and USB-C ports. This portion right here is sliding. You have a household style power outlet, and there is a switch down here to toggle power on and off. You have cup holders and some storage, massive center console, and then this right here is really cool. You have like mathematical measurements. Upper and lower glove boxes. The lower one is lockable. Both sun visors have vanity mirrors and lights. The driver's one also has your garage home link, auto dimming rear view, and on the overhead console you have your reading lights, roadside assistance, and your sunglass holder. Alright, and here's the touchscreen infotainment system in this Ram 2500 Bighorn. Now I did film a 22 Ram 2500 Laramie, and that had a bigger screen than this, but nonetheless this one is still a very responsive screen. So, on the radio screen right here, media, we have AM, FM, plus Sirius XM, and your Bluetooth audio streaming. You bring up your map right in this menu right here. And then bring up your audio settings as well, just right from this radio menu. And then under phone, pretty self-explanatory for all your Bluetooth phone pairing needs. And then under climate, we can control the dual zone climate control. We can still control the temperature, the different zones, the fan speed. Then under apps, we have quite a lot of cool stuff here. So we have Sirius XM Travel Link. So if you have a subscription, you can bring up your local fuel prices, local movie listings, local weather, local sports, etc. Bring up your heated seats from this menu as well. Wi-Fi hotspot, roadside assistance, off-road pages. This is a very cool piece of information. Of course, your in Stellantis high-performance models like SRTs, you have performance pages. Then for like Rams and whatnot, you got your off-road pages, Jeeps. So that's really cool. You have your real-time pitch and roll, your coordinates, even your altitude. You have all your accessory gauges, steering angle, transfer case, and it's just really cool stuff on these off-road pages. So that's always nice to have. Heated steering wheel, bring up your navigation. A couple of the things that we have under apps are just stuff that I can get to from other parts of the menu. But here's your navigation system. It's a very responsive map. You can pinch and stretch to zoom it. You have 3D map views. And then settings, we got all sorts of stuff right here. But that's just a brief gist of that infotainment system in this Ram Bighorn. But now we'll roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. Both front windows are fully automatic. This truck rides on aftermarket 20-inch rims from Mayhem Wheels. Powering this 2500 is the standard output Cummins ISB 6.7-liter turbodiesel inline-6 engine. It's a pushrod engine with an iron block and head, 4 valves per cylinder, and common rail injection. Horsepower is rated at 370 at 2800 RPM, and torque is rated at 850 pound-feet at 1700 RPM. This engine is paired to a 6-speed automatic transmission with a manual mode, and this truck is a 4-wheel drive model. Running on diesel fuel, this truck has a 31-gallon fuel tank. 2500s use a multi-link suspension setup front and rear with solid axles. 4-wheel disc brakes are standard. I believe the factory tow capacity for the truck in this video was 20,000 pounds, with a payload capacity of 2,500 pounds. The fuel cap is on the driver's side. Storage on the back door panels as well. You can fold the back seats up. Both front seats have mat pockets in the backs. You have 2 cup holders right here. You also have your own set of climate vents, which is always nice. Nice sturdy B-pillar grab handles. 2 more cup holders right here. And you have a folding center armrest with 2 more cup holders. So you got 6 cup holders in this back seat. And of course your coat hooks in the back. And space back here, I'm about 6'1" with the driver's seat in a comfortable position for myself. It's a very roomy back seat. Headroom's good, footroom, legroom, really good. That's par for the course with full-size pickup trucks. And this isn't even the mega cab like that Laramie I filmed. Single exhaust. This crew cab uses the standard 6-foot 4-inch bed, which provides 57.5 cubic feet of space. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2021 Ram 2500. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.